We go up.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just
because no, you don't. No, what it is the little stupid thing, right? Like every time we kept going live, wherever we started on live, whatever it picks up on Facebook on live, so it'll just be like us like this.
What do you mean you don't want to click on the?
Right.
You don't want to click on those?
I don't think people want to click on that.
Enough of the algorithm.
Nah,
with it. That's why I'm mad with it. With it. With it. That's why I'm mad with it. Straight out the trap with it. Whatever you want, whatever you need, it's on tab. Get it. That's why I'm mad with it. That's why I'm mad with it. That's where I'm at. Okay, you chasing clout? Oh no way, your shit turn.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's I'm Get in Trouble podcast with your boy Eddie Liles. Lloyd Lee Comedy is in the building. Lloyd Lee Comedy is in the building. Terrance G is sick at home, pooping out of his bunghole again.
Front hole, back hole.
Front hole, back hole. That's the sickest white man I've ever met in my life, man. That's not a compliment either. That's he always sick, bro. This motherfucker is always sick.
He's got a baby full time, right? And then he's out in the Midwest, so you got weird weather out there. And then
that's true.
You know, I could see. I could see. I don't have kids. Happy Father's Day.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it, bro. Fucking Father's Day. I'm not Nick Cannon, but I'm a decent father out here, son.
Can any of us be Nick Cannon? Jesus Christ,
bro. I have no idea what the fuck. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard, Nick Cannon has now 7 babies.
Like they're all incoming. Like he's got the 2 from Mariah.
Yeah, he has the 2 from Mariah that was already, but then he already had some. He already had like 2 more or something like that with the chicks that he was messing with.
And did he just have one? And then like a couple people announced
he had another one that had another set of twins, and now he has another one on the way.
And then I think he's got another one on the way.
He's spreading the seed out here, son. Don't hate on.
I know the thing about Nick Cannon that you don't understand is like he's got money. Right, he doesn't have Mariah. He doesn't have Mariah Carey type money, but he got money. He does okay.
Oh no! He doesn't have Mariah Carey type money, as in like career money, but he got money. Like he got millions. I think it's doesn't he make? He makes like a couple million. He makes double millions a year, double figure millions a year.
Gotta be. Because the thing that people don't know is like he was the executive at Nick Jr. I mean, he stayed working behind the scenes. All of his stuff that you see him, if you see him, he owns some portion of it or the producer of it. Like he owns background money.
Y'all gonna say it's producer. It's mostly producer of it. Not what's the name? It's not like he owned, because remember that was the whole thing with the Viacom situation, was that he didn't own Wild 'N Out. He just was an executive producer on Wild 'N Out. We thought he owned.
He got inside money. He sits at the table type money. He might not own the house, but he sits on the inside.
But I mean, he sits on the inside, but they can still cancel him. You get what I'm saying? Like they did. Yeah. Like they already showed you. Like, hey, look, bro, you're not bigger than us. We still can fuck with you if we want to. You know what I'm saying? But
and then he's got the Mariah Carey alimony. Don't talk about what you saw in my life money.
Hold up, he don't have the alimony. Oh, I know what you're talking about. He's stupid. Just a random. Hey. Shut that shit down. You better not say a motherfucking word.
I wonder how much money he makes off of comedy alone. I wonder how much money he makes off of stand-up comedy.
Bro, no. You remember that shit? You remember when he was like, when his net worth came out and it was like, well, he does stand-up, and all the comedians were like, where?
A Donde, sir.
Where? He came out with one special. Like, that somebody wrote for him and he didn't portray it right. Like, and then people were like, I mean, it was okay. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Listen, Nick Cannon is a great executive producer. He's a great human being. He's a great man. Like, he's done a lot of fucking shit. He's put a lot of people on. He ain't that funny, and he can't rap. I'm sorry.
He did great for doing not his material and not going out and doing it ever. Like for the first try run, amazing.
Yeah. And anybody that couldn't see past his celebrity status was like, oh, I mean, it was okay. Nobody, I never heard anybody come out and was like, yeah, Nick Cannon's comedy special was great. Like nobody said that shit.
I mean, I want the greatest hits of Nick Cannon album.
But I mean, like, listen, at the end of the day, the dude, like I said, he's making double-figure millions a year, right? That's income. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's residual, that's money that he will be making for years to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you got the top secret money, the executive producers money, and fucking like he can afford to have 7 kids. Shit, he can go 10 more. Fucking DMX, RIP, had what, 19 and was trying to round off at 25 or something like that?
Yep. Give me 1 second. Sorry. My shit's blowing up all of a sudden. Crazy. The second I get on.
For real?
Yep. Cool.
That's how it always works. No. But yeah, so I'm just like, so you got Nick Cannon out here fucking fathering the world, trying to put his seeds in everybody, you know what I'm saying, everybody belly. And let's just be honest, all of these chicks are bad. Like, it's not like he's bro, he has 5 baby moms and all of them dimes. No, you cannot. Let's not like Nick Cannon not out here fucking 10s, bro.
He out here wilding out.
Maybe 9s. Maybe he fucking regular nigga 10s out here, son.
He out wilding out there. Yeah, no.
Yo,
he's a gigolo,
bro.
I don't have any other Nick Cannon references. That's it. That's all I got. I had to think about it. Like, I literally went through the Rolodex. I went through my mental Wikipedia of Nick Cannon.
Trying to figure out. He's in the hotel lobby, bro. With the dime pieces, my nigga. With the dimes. Dropping dimes on them.
The big thing,
I mean,
like,
go ahead.
I don't want to call people gold diggers, right? I definitely don't want to call women gold diggers. I don't. But
Bunny gonna fuck you up. Go ahead.
But I would say, if you were ever going to secure your legacy financially, the guy that is making Mariah Carey's alimony side money. Hey, listen, Wild Now got taken away from him, and he was okay. And he just said, you know what? I got all this alimony money coming in.
But he never lost. He never lost Masked Singer, which is killing it right now. Like, first off, let's just be honest. I went back through Masked Singer and looked at all the people who won.
Yep.
Fucking fire. Like, can't be an asshole about that. Them shits is fucking fire. Well, have you ever watched Masked Singer? Masked Singer is a dope ass show. So he's making money off of Masked Singer, right?
Because he's a producer on it, right?
Because he's a producer on it. He's an executive producer on that joint. He didn't lose all his other small shows. The only ones that he lost his money on was the Viacom, and then they gave it back.
Yeah. And you got the Mariah Carey.
He got lucky with the pandemic, and he got the Mariah. So I'm saying, like, Nick Cannon ain't out here fucking like, I gotta go back to making songs.
I mean, he's not. I gotta go do a weekend at fucking Helium St. Louis.
Yeah, like he doesn't have to come back with us comment for. But I'm just saying, like, dog, if you're gonna get 5 baby moms, let them all be dimes. I'm just saying, God willing.
Sheer logistics. I mean, just the sheer logistics of having a baby mama. And then having another baby mama, and then having 3 other more baby mamas. Like, how are you going to explain it to your kids? Like, all of your siblings are all within like 3 years of each other. How are you going to have to explain that?
Is all of them? I mean, what do you say, bro? Like, all right, so at the end of the day, right? Does that make me a bad father because I gave you guys multiple? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know in women's eyes it might, right? But like in kids' eyes, like, oh, you're a bad dad because you had multiple kids by multiple ladies. Like,
but how do you even like schedule? I don't know, a vacation. Can you take
your
kids?
What do you mean? Yes, you're making 10, dude. All right, if I got 7 kids, right?
Yep.
That means
Jesus Christ, that hurts.
If I could get, I know, but I'm just saying, right? Like just with River, with River alone, if I was making $250,000. We can go on 3 vacations a year. You get what I'm saying? Like nice.
But if you're making that kind of money,
hold on.
Just the
He's
sheer
making
logistics.
250,000 times 7. So that means he can still take all his kids on vacation.
Just the sheer logistics of it.
Come on,
like, hey, baby, I can't see you next weekend because I got the other kid. And I got the other.
Who says that?
I don't know.
Who says that?
Is he getting weekends?
No. Okay.
He can't have all the weekends.
Yeah, I think he does. I think like with Mariah, like the kids he has with Mariah, they have joint parenting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it all works. But I'm just saying, like, I get if you have one kid, right? Or you have.
This is how you got to look at it. We haven't heard any bad shit about him as a father besides from one chick.
No, I'm not saying that he's a bad father. I'm just saying just the sheer logistics of it. You sit there and you go, okay, if you have one baby or one baby mama, kids with one baby mama, that's easy. Every other weekend, right? You take the weekend or whatever. And then when you got 2 baby mamas, you go easy. You go every other weekend on both of them, and you alternate it. Then you got but now you multiply that by 4. How does that even work? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm guessing that all of these at this point after baby mom 3, after your child, after your third child's mom, right? Like they know. Like you know. Like come on, son. Like it's not like bitch. I don't like fucking with condoms. Like you know this. You know how we know? I have fucking 3 receipts of busting loads and chicks. I have 3 of them.
And then you got Steve Harvey going, and survey says,
right? Like come on, son. That's if a chick gets with Nick Cannon and doesn't know that she's gonna get pregnant. She's tripping. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not putting it all on her, but I'm just saying, like, so you're signing up for that shit. So at the end of the day, if this motherfucker is like, hey, every second Friday through Sunday, I take all my kids to my house. I bring all my kids to my house.
Drop them off. I ain't picking them up. Drop them off.
Yeah. Oh, I got a babysitter Uber that comes and picks them up. Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew that was coming.
But let's assume that they're all in the same vicinity. They're all in LA or wherever. But what happens if like somebody's out of state? I mean, I don't know. Like I'm just saying, I'm not even hating on him. And
I make millions of dollars a year, bro. I didn't fucking fly my kid.
It's beyond ways that I don't understand. The logistics of it alone hurts my brain to even try to unpack that.
I'm proud. I'm happy for him. And also scared as fuck for him because that's a lot of fucking fights at a family reunion.
You have a family reunion every time, every other weekend. You have a birthday.
Every birthday. Every birthday, there's a new family reunion. No, I'm just saying, like, all right, 7 baby moms, 7 kids. Oh no, 5 baby moms, 7 kids, right? Over.
And one of them is Mariah Carey.
And one of them's one of the biggest divas in the world. So what's your point?
I don't know.
Like, oh yeah, no, they going over Mariah's house, baby. Like I'm Mariah Carey, bitch. Like I let you fuck him. I let you fuck him.
Art,
come on.
Most of his houses, Mariah Carey's houses.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know about it. Because he had his own money beforehand. But I think his net worth is like his net worth went up since he got with Mariah. Let's not act like it didn't.
That's when you clear out all of your bank account to pay for the ring if you even have that as an option.
I thought she paid for the ring. Like she wanted a specific ring, so she got her ring.
How the just did air? I don't know. Fuck, I don't live there. I'm not in that relationship. I'm just saying. I see my friends who have one baby mama, one kid, and I see the rigmarole that they have to go through. Not just the logistics of like, oh, I got to pick up the kid's going to get dropped off, I got to be home, blah, 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 whatever it is.
Right.
And it's not like times 7. It's like times 7 squared, times 7 fucking cubed. I can't imagine the difficulty of just doing it all. I wouldn't want that job. I wouldn't want that job. Nope.
Hey, Shout out Nick Cannon, 7 kids. He is
The
not
cannon.
The cannon shooting off his load out this bitch. But like speaking of staying on the topic of kids, you got Renee Garcia. I can't even say her name. The IG chick who's just like, hey, look, I'm going opposite. I ain't having no motherfucking kids because
why?
Instagram is good for me, baby, and I'm trying to go fuck.
Yeah, that's because she fucking.
Oh, dude, she's definitely fucking. So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, 26-year-old Instagram model decided that she's gonna have a hysterectomy because she didn't want. She doesn't want kids. I'm cool with that. I don't care about that. But she doesn't want kids. But the problem where I think everybody where the conversation starts is she doesn't want to have kids because she doesn't want it to affect her career as an Instagram model.
And I'm old. So I'm going to give you that old time. I'm going to give you that Yoda, that sage words.
I don't know what the fuck, bro. That's just weird to me. That's just so weird to me.
You're 26, right? And I understand 26. That 26, that is 100% of your life, right? If we lived off of the whims and decisions at 26, if we had to live, we have to live with the consequences at 26. I'm 40. If I made the decisions that I thought were a good idea at 26,
I'd be fucked. I would have. Well, I kind of did get fucked. That's not the point. Like,
I love my children. I love my wife. I love all the decisions that I made at 26. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You don't want a kid, and kids aren't for everybody, and I get it.
Kids are not for everybody.
But this is
I don't think that's an issue. But I think when how 2 things can be true, right? Like when you say I don't want to have kids, nobody like some people and some parents will always be like, really? Like maybe low down the line you might, right? Like you're always gonna get that. But for the most part, everybody's gonna be like, I'm not tripping, right? Like I had River, I'm done. I don't want any more children, right? I'm not saying I'll never have them, but I don't fucking want. Like it ain't nothing. Like if I get another one, it's a pure accident, and she wouldn't take the bribe. Like that's
all of this DC comedy money.
I'm sorry, bro.
Sway her the other way.
I'm just like, yo, we take off this. If we take off this condom, like we both are under agreement. Like, ain't no more motherfucking babies. Like I ain't doing this shit. Now, with that being said, right. Once you put in, I'm not having no more babies for my IG career. Yeah, that's when everybody's like, hold up, what the fuck this bitch say? Right? Like if it was like, oh, my modeling career or like even if it was
movie
just
career,
modeling, but movie career, like I think
I think we get weird. I think we get weird when you're making permanent solutions
for small things. Yeah, I mean, but also like she doesn't believe in abortion. And so she's like, yeah, I'm not, and I don't want to keep taking this birth control because that shit keep doing whatever it does to my body. Yeah. Right. And I'm just trying to shut the whole thing off. I mean, you could go either way with this shit. I just the ruining shit, I just think it's weird. I just think part's weird.
Think of like being a high-powered executive and just being like, well, I'm gonna get a vasectomy because I don't want a kid to fuck up my career.
Yeah, but nobody would say anything to you because you know what I'm saying. I think,
but I don't think
anyone everybody understands your career a little bit more. I don't think everybody understands the IG model career. You get what I'm saying? Like because like the only thing we really know is like, oh, you just make dudes want to fuck you, and then most of the time, for what we see from other people in the industry, you out here fucking. Like I don't know, like I can't say who. I'm not gonna ever be like, nah, that bitch definitely out there fucking. But
and if you are.
You wearing the fucking uniform. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, God bless you. It's 2021, happy, healthy. That's all I want for you, to be happy and healthy. I'm just saying, it's gonna be weird when you turn, like in 10 years, you aren't the same person. I'm 40. I'm not the same person as I was when I was 30, and I'm for sure as hell not the same person as I was when I was 26, for sure. And I think everybody who's honest with themselves it's human to think that you grow and change, you evolve into something else. I think it would be you'd be very naive to assume that all of your wants and needs and your hopes and dreams at 26 are going to be exactly the same when you're 35, 45, 55. But hey, like I said, she's making a decision. For her, it's probably a healthy decision. It's permanent, and I think I'm not worried. It's not my say at all, but I think that whenever anybody comes up with a permanent solution, I always have reason to pause. Like, let's pump the brake. Let's think about this. It's permanent. I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't.
Right.
But it's permanent. Like, there is no coming back from this. And he lost his earpiece. But yeah, so I think, hey, it's your body. You
lost my earpiece.
And he can't hear me, so that's fine. It's your body. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or can't do with it. I just think, like, Jesus, like I said, I'm hoping that we all make the appropriate choices and decisions that fit our lifestyle. I hope that we're just being safe. Hey,
Wow.
I hope it works out for you. That's it. I'm backing up from my stance. I'm just letting everyone know. I'm basically reading the statement. I'm just reading the statement, just being like, hey.
I don't know why would you back out of that? Like, all right. End of the day.
It's her body. It's her body.
It's her body, bro. She can do whatever the fuck she want to do.
Exactly.
But, what up, Alice Brown? But we still gonna be like,
Right, wrong one.
I don't know about that was that. I don't know. But I mean, like, but all right. So if a dude did it, nobody like this. That's what the first thing females are gonna say, right? If a dude did it, none of y'all would have nobody would say anything. If a dude did it and just came out and was like, hey, yeah, man, I had to have a vasectomy because I ain't want to have no babies fucking up my career. Nobody would say too much. I
got a buddy who did that. He's a comic out of Albuquerque, Buck D. He's got an 18-year-old and he has a 2-year-old. And after the 2-year-old, he's like, you know what? I'm out here in these streets fucking. Like, I'm doing what needs to be done. He's 40. He's 40. He's over 40. So it makes sense. You make a permanent decision. I just think that nowadays we just hasty and jump into conclusions, and we jump to a conclusion that may not suit us in the future. And when you make permanent decisions, you kind of have to live with it.
Hey, permanent decisions. You got 2 joints. You got 2 top. Now I just want to leave that one alone because I'm like, dog, like. So I know we're gonna get some feminist group or like Bunny gonna come out, like somebody gonna come out this and be like, you fucking pieces of male trash. Like, I don't know, like I don't know, babe. Like, it's your body, do what the fuck you want to do. But you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, and people are still gonna judge you, my love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way of life. Now, y'all motherfuckers trying to like stop people from judging people. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? For shit they do, you stupid. Like, that's the way. That's human nature. People aren't going to judge you if people don't believe. If people don't agree with your decision that you made, it doesn't matter if it's your life or you're not your life. People are going to judge you. Now, it is your choice to move on and not give a fuck what they think, right? Honestly, or you can allow it to affect you, or sometimes it just affects you, even if you don't want it to affect you. Like, shit happens. People are still going to judge you.
I think,
you're an Instagram model. Like, your looks are going to go away, or you're just going to look like one of these crazy bitches that keep getting all this plastic surgery and look like fucking Bobo the Clown's ex-wife. Like, I'm just being real.
I demand that you apologize to Bobo the Clown's wife. She is a saint. I don't know what she looks like. I'm fucking.
I don't know what the fuck she is. Who the fuck is she?
I'm just old. I'm just old, and I'm just saying, if you're making permanent decisions,
I don't even know who this fucking IG model is.
I don't either.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If the shit didn't come across the media takeout, I wouldn't have fucking gave a fuck. I don't want to sit here and act like I'm fucking paying her OnlyFans account to watch her. I'm not paying anybody's OnlyFans account. I don't give a fuck about her. Like, it was just on media takeout, and then it looked like everybody in the comments was just having a field day. That this fucking chick was like, I fucking care more about my career than a fucking baby.
Good for her.
Cool.
You know
There's
what?
too many fucking people out here anyway. Give a fuck.
Have you been to a Costco on a Sunday afternoon? I side with Thanos.
Damn, I didn't go that far. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yo, in other news, this is a big one, and this is definitely permanent. Whew, how do we say this before we get attacked and have to read a statement? Carl Nassib of Las Vegas Raiders just announced before we went on air that he's gay.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. I mean, if you were good, happy for you, brother. Like,
so he comes out and says he's gay.
Which makes him
like he made but he didn't do the fucking what's his name? Damn.
Michael Sam.
Yeah. He didn't do that whole thing where it was like, yeah, he definitely gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't like bring the boyfriend out. He was just like, hey,
by the way,
I'm gay. I'm gay. Quick moment to say I'm gay. I'm gonna read the exact one. It says, what's up, people? I'm at my house here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I want to take a quick moment to say that I'm gay. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but finally felt comfortable enough to get it off my chest. I really have the best life. I've got the best family, friends, job, and a guy could friends and a job a guy could ask for. I definitely tried to gay that up. Definitely at the end I was about to fuck.
A guy, I always just think that I got the job, blowjob
he said a job a guy could want, best job a guy could want.
Best blowjob a guy could want. You know, you're like just putting words in his mouth.
No, but so all right. So he
Jesus.
So he comes out, he's donating money to the Trevor Project, which helps LGBTQ community, LGBTQ plus community. And yeah, he's not a bad player. He's not one of those players that's like Michael Sam, where it's like when he goes away, nobody gives a fuck. The only reason why we were talking about him was because he was gay. You know what I'm saying? He's not one of those players, but he's not Myles Garrett. He's not a fucking monster. You get what I'm saying? Like, but he is good. He started 37 games over the course of his career. He's been with the Browns, the Bucks, and the Raiders. And he just signed another 3-year deal with the Raiders. So that's probably why he doesn't give a fuck about saying this shit. Like, dude, I'm on for 3 more years. I've already bypassed the, you know what I'm saying, the not for long limit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he's donating $100,000. Like, he made some money, bro. If you're donating $100,000, I don't give a fuck who you are. You done made some money in your fucking life, bro. I can't donate $1,000. True.
Well, you know, I don't want to. I'm saying he lives in Las Vegas, and he goes, wait. We don't have a state income tax here. Oh, I got money to donate, homie.
Oh yeah, get that shit away.
Yeah. Let's
get that shit out before that tax season come.
Let's figure this out real quick. Right. But no, good for him. Again, happy, healthy. And I would be very, I don't want to say skeptical, but I'd raise my eyebrow or just kind of like, if he did it on the first day of Pride Month.
Right.
He did, and this seems like a time that he was most comfortable. And in that message, it just seemed like he was like, yeah, by the way, I just want to come out. I'm doing XYZ. And I hope that this moves the needle in the right direction. And
that was the part I was about to hit, because the Raiders came out and backed him. Julian Edelman came out and backed him. It's been a couple people that came out and backed him. Plus, my bad. The Joyce playing in the background in my ear. I was like, what is happening right now?
What was playing in the background, sir?
Burger King. Like, I'm like, you just calling me fat to my face?
Yes. Correct. Your face is fat.
So no. So the Raiders came, like I was just reading all of it. So the Raiders came out. The Raiders was like, hey, we support you. Julian Edelman came out, said that he supported them. There's been a whole rack of football players that just all came out. Supposedly, a lot of people already knew about the shit, like knew him being gay. They was going to like that he was partnering up with the Trevor project. But my biggest thing is, I really like the fact that the NFL like pushed it. You get what I'm saying? Like, now I do know that they're going to get some backfire for it. And what I mean by that is because they didn't really help push a lot of other stuff when it first happened. It took some animosities and a couple kneels and a couple like publicity stunts to get them to fucking start backing shit. Whereas this one, they just backed it off the break.
Well, that means they learned something.
And that's what I'm hoping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to certain people, when it comes to business people, you can't say that they learned something. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they just don't want to hear shit. They don't want to hit no back, or they like, man, it's better to go with the grain with this one than against the grain. Maybe we'll make some more money off of it.
Is it risk adverse? What is the risk to reward? No,
right.
I don't want to be ROI on
this.
Yeah, I don't want to be skeptical because I think that's just pushing. It's not helping the needle move in the direction that it should. I think that we can't expect people to get it right the first time. We can expect them to get it right the second or the third or the fourth. And it's unfortunate but that is part of the journey. You have your ideals and then you realize that you're off or you're outdated or whatever the word might be. And then the next time it comes around, you go, okay, you know what? This looks familiar. Let me show you that I've learned and let me be a better person.
And keep moving. And, I mean, that's the hope, right? But it's the NFL, bro. Now this is the thing that I've been waiting for years, right? And I wanted it with Michael Sam. The first motherfucking quarterback he sacks, and he rubs his nuts on his fucking helmet.
And we're cutting to commercial. Nassim with a sack. With the tackle of the quarterback, he took him down. Okay.
You know how like DMs when they run because they can't land on they can't put all their weight on the quarterbacks anymore. So they like hit them and then they like they push off the ground and they like slide off of them. Right? It's like a full motion that they do. And the nuts just come right through.
You've thought about that.
Dude, I wanted Michael Sam to do it. That's why. Like, and
Michael Sam just wanted to play. Michael Sam just wanted to be put into a play.
Well, he wasn't good, okay? He was horrible. He made one tackle during a fucking preseason game, and then it was just like, okay. The only thing I didn't like about Michael Sam that from the outside looking in, or people that were talking about him, was everybody was talking about his 40. So if you look at Michael Sam 40, and he takes off, right? He goes here, and then his hand curls like this. And everybody was like, he runs gay. And I was like, wow. Like, I didn't do it. I don't have to read the statement. I said that was the only thing that upset me. It was funny, though. It was funny. Because it was like he started off with the fucking track star run, and his hands were straight, and it was cutting through the wind, right? And then after a while, it just kept doing it. I think so. The good part is this. Shut up. The good part is this dude is actually really good. So like he signed, I think so. From what I think I remember, he signed like a $25 million deal, 3 years, $16 million guaranteed. Oh yeah, he can say he's gay, bro. Oh yeah, come on, son. Oh yeah, come on. I'm just like I'm not being an asshole. I'm being dead ass serious right now. As a football player, you've already played multiple years, right? You've already been in the league for 4 or 5 years, right?
You've proved
you just signed the deal for 3 years, 25 fucking million, and 16 and a half of it's guaranteed. Oh, dude, I'm not living in secret no more. Fuck y'all. I'm gay, bitch. Like, whoa. But whoa. Pause. Like,
I'm cutting that clip.
Pause. No, but I'm saying, like, if you make it 25, dude, I would say that shit off the Brizik. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean, that is what it is, right? It's like I am what I am. I am, and the thing is, like, with something this big, and it's unfortunate that the moment had to have been run by, I'm sure, multiple people, right? Like, it wasn't just a moment of clarity.
It was come out and say it,
right, and it's unfortunate that it came that way, but also in a way that it's like that is what your table decided was a good idea, and that's great because I'm sure if this was 5-10 years ago, they were like, wait till you retire, wait till the money.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it is. Like I do understand that, like not liking that it had to go through a couple what's the names.
Yeah,
but it's kind of cool that it did.
And that's what I'm saying. It still made it. That's what I'm saying.
Like, okay.
Yeah,
my bad.
It's unfortunate that he go through a funnel of, I'm sure, people on his side
of all these different people that had to approve it.
I'm impressed that it made it. It made it, and it was like, hey, it's a good idea. Don't wait. Do it when you're comfortable. That's amazing to me. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, because I mean, like we've heard of situations like this where people like NFL players were gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a linebacker that was gay that came out afterwards, right? Like that's why like everybody forgets Michael Sam was the first openly gay player for the combine. Not the first. He wasn't even the first openly gay player. He would have been that played NFL.
Openly gay.
Exactly.
No, that's the thing. He would have been the first to play openly gay. And I don't know why we're out here dicing up these semantics, but like everyone that was gay wasn't openly gay while they played. That was
why they played. A lot of them came out after they stopped playing.
Yes.
Right. They all came out after it because they didn't want to fuck. They was like they didn't want to freak their teammates out
or the money or the
money. They thought they was in. So this guy being active, like. So, like, because and as an ex-football player, right? Like, I never played on the NFL level, but I'm just guessing.
Or college level.
Yeah, I know, right? I did.
Barely varsity level.
What sport did you play again, sir?
All of them.
Was it backgammon? The fuck?
That's not even a sport, sir.
That was my point. So, anyway.
You're going to say that mitten, that would have made sense in context, you dick.
Not really, because backgammon is technically a sport because chess is still a sport. So all board games are technically sports. Just to help you out because of the mental.
Because
capacity.
one all is that's
yes, literally, board games are considered sports, asshole.
Okay.
Go is a sport. So. Is Go not a sport?
What?
Isn't Go a sport?
I don't even know what Go is. You go.
Wow.
Go.
And you shit on me when I don't fucking know shit about Asian fucking culture, and then when I say something Asian culturally or whatever the fuck word I want right there.
Wow. What a perfect word. Why don't you just
perfect word?
I think all of the fire and all the vengeance that you had has now depleted to 0. Please do not pass Go.
Fuck you, bro.
Anyways. Okay. Go back. We're talking. We're not segueing this away from the player. Nassib, Nassib.
Yeah, Nassib.
Is he white or is he black? Is he?
Oh, Nassib. He's white. He's like a white Middle Eastern. I don't know if he's Middle Eastern. I'm not gonna say that. He looks white.
Okay.
He looks white, but I don't like. I know, right?
Yeah.
He looks white as shit. Like he looks like fucking
a white guy.
What's his name?
Sam Smith. He looks like Sam Smith. That white?
Nah. No, he looks like a Gronk. He looks like a Gronk cousin. Yeah, like he went to Penn State. He was born in Pennsylvania.
Is he Ed Sheeran?
He's a PA boy. Jesus Christ. You said Ed Sheeran white?
Nah, I mean, like, white?
I don't know, man. Like somebody in his family fucking migrated to this bitch. Not with that last name, bro. His father's last name is Nassib. So
makes sense.
I know, but that you know what I mean, bro.
Based on the way the patriarch is set up, that would make sense.
Bro, you know what I'm saying, fam. Don't even do that to me, bro.
What else is next?
I don't know.
Let's
but I don't
move
know.
on.
But no. Just the point I was
okay.
Just one point that I was gonna make. All right. So like I know like his locker room mates already knew he was gay. You know what I'm saying? Like locker rooms the first, like even even a couple of the guys that came out after they stopped playing always said like people in the locker room knew they were gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, or certain people in the locker room knew they were gay. How does that change the locker room now that you have an actively, openly gay player in the locker room? Not in the sense of like they're gonna hate on them or anything like that, but now you're gonna get the reporters that are gonna fucking ask you all these fucking questions about it. Like, how was it to be in a locker room with a guy who's gay? Like, you know what I'm saying? All that dumb shit. So, like, I wonder how that dynamic's gonna play out.
You know, and it's unfortunate, but I'm sure that was part of the conversation at that table. You know, where it's like, and I think that it's great that his teammates probably have his back. If not, then they're willing to deal with it, which means a lot coming from, let's say, like Michael Sam. I think that was an issue with Michael Sam, and a lot of
shit.
Right, and a lot of people are like, well, I think a lot of the athletes that were fine with it were like, we just don't like the distraction. You know, like I'm trying to not deal with that. But we live in a different time. When was Michael Sam drafted?
When Sam was shit. I don't know if it was 2016, but I know it was before Carl. I know it was before. I'm sorry. I don't know what year it was, but I know it was before Carl.
Sure. So let's say,
and that might be like if he's been gay, if he's been living in his truth, as they like to say, if he's been living in his truth for that while, yeah. So Michael Sam was 2014.
So 2014, what was that? 7 years ago? So
2014, 7 years ago, and this kid got drafted in 2016. So maybe the situation with Michael Sam discouraged him from even saying that he was actually gay until he made his fucking guaranteed motherfucking money, bitch.
What draft pick was Michael Sam? What draft pick was Michael Sam?
Man, I don't know. That motherfucker went in like the 5th round to fucking what's the name? And they did that shit. They did that shit for publicity all the way through, bro.
And I can understand if I was in the NFL or whatever, wherever I am in that process, I can understand that be frustrating because apparently he wasn't that great.
Who, Michael Sam?
Michael Sam. And
I think Michael Sam was good. He was good.
How many people in the 5th round can you name? Name your team's 5th round draft pick on any given year. Exactly. Yeah. And I can understand if I'm in the process, if I either was there or on the team or on the bubble trying to make a team, and it's like this guy gets so much hype and he has not proven a moment. I don't know. I can understand why people are upset, but now we're at a different time. So, hooray. Hooray.
He was pre-ranked 11th or 25th. He was... Damn, I can't see exactly where he got drafted.
Doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Oh, there we go. He got He got drafted in the 7th round, bro.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, even worse.
Name another 7th rounder. I don't even think Tom Brady was a 7th rounder. He was in the 6th round. I mean,
yeah, and the pick. The thing with him was like it felt more like a publicity stunt. Yeah. Like now that I'm starting to read and I'm trying to remember, it felt more like a publicity stunt because everything about Michael Sam, they tried to make it seem like he was better than he was, right? Oh my God, he was defensive player of such and such. He was of the week here. He was this. He was that. Like it was just a whole rack of shit.
And somebody took a flyer on him. Someone took a flyer on 7th round. You go, well, I mean, at this point, name another 7th round draft pick. Exactly. They didn't. They had very.
Wasn't he?
No, 6th. He was like last pick of the 6th round, 199. Not relevant, but yeah, there's not 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th rounders. I mean, they start becoming flyers and just go, hey, let's just give it a shot. Let's see where it sticks. And he was probably the most well-known 7th round draft pick ever.
Right. Now,
and I can understand why teams would be upset, or team players would be upset.
Now, Carl is a 3rd rounder.
Yep.
So, and let's just be honest, we already know it's the top 3 rounds that everybody really cares about. Everybody cares about 1st round. That's one. That's why it gets its own day. And then we kept then we start looking at a little bit of people in the 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay,
that has its own day.
That has its own day. And then the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th, you're like, man, get the fuck out of here. Nobody gives a fuck about this shit.
Practice squad.
Nobody watches those shit. Yeah, well, but that's the thing, right? Hasn't most of our best wide receivers come out of those rounds? Some of the best, Antonio Brown, fucking not all the best wide receivers, but a lot of them.
Yeah, I get it.
Right? Antonio Brown is the best that I can say.
Who's coming out of the 5th round? Outlier, right? Antonio Brown is not cut from the same cloth mentally or physically, but he's a different dude. Right. Guy coming out. If you told me you were sick, if I met you in public and you go, yeah, I'm a 6th round draft pick. Great. I guess I got the next round of beer.
Well, I mean, like, that's what, like, I can't remember his now that plays for the Browns now. Wide receiver that plays for the Browns. Plays somewhere else. Not Odell. Whatever. He was talking about it and he was like, they were saying like a lot of the best wide receivers come out of the later rounds. And they were like, why do you think that? It's because they fucking grind their fucking ass off to, like, most of these guys, like, the difference between these wide receivers is very minuscule. So, like, you have scouts who think that they know shit about, like, the little ticks and what's going to make them a better player. But in all honesty, once you get drafted, if you can't hold up, like, if you get a kid that doesn't know how to hold up the pressure or can't withstand that type of pressure, or he's now being looked at like, oh yeah, he ain't that good, and everybody and all the defensive ends are going after him, like, he might collapse underneath that pressure. Whereas this 6th, 7th rounder, 5th rounder, nobody gave a fuck about. So they do better. All I'm saying is like, we can give credit to the 5th and 6th rounders. Like, the 7th rounders is where we're like, nobody really knows you, bro. So you have Michael Sam, who was projected to go in the 5th, 6th, right? Comes out his gate and tries to raise his stocks. Like, the dude ran a 4.9, bro. Do you know what I ran in college?
0.
You know what I ran?
Didn't run at all.
I did. I ran a 4.8. Oh. And I was 3 inches taller than him and fucking almost 40 pounds.
But you got hurt.
I did get hurt. I'm glad I don't. Bitch. But I actually did get hurt. Like, I still have problems. Like,
yeah, I know. So tell me more about how you got hurt.
Motherfucker, you know what?
So you were running. So did you break open?
Are you really going to try to run my whole thing? Are you going to do my whole fucking?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you at all right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You guys, I just want you guys to know that I do listen to comedians and their jokes. And,
I don't.
Eddie doesn't, but Eddie knows his joke, and now he knows that I know his joke. That is the joke, everybody.
You're a piece of shit.
I know.
All right. Let's talk about some other pieces of shit. Paul Walker.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about fucking Paul Walker. Jesus.
Paul Walker's Toyota Supra.
From the Fast and the Furious.
Goes for $550K. Now, only thing I want to know is, are we buying Paul Walker's car or are we buying the Fast and the Furious car? Two different cars here. You know what I'm saying? Like, same car, but what mantle do you put on this bitch?
Okay, hold on. Let me create a little bit of baseline here. The car is like a 92, which is
94.
94. It's a 94. Amazing, right? Supras, Toyota Supras, mint condition. Not even like a famous or whatever, like a drivable, good shape Supra, 94 Supra today would still net you $30,000 to $50,000. Like, they're worth a lot of money. Let's start there. Mm-hmm. Now, the one in the Fast and the Furious, the hero car, the one that they actually used was a Paul Walker's. It goes for $500,000. I have issues with Paul Walker generally, and I know that a lot of people don't know. It's all out there. Wow. Jesus Christ. And I hate shitting on a dead person. Let's start there.
Yeah. Nah.
Okay. Look up. Look it up. Paul Walker's a pedophile. Go look it up. Anyways,
Paul, he's he's not a pedophile. Now
True.
you can't put that on him.
Yes.
You can't put a pedophile on him. No,
yes.
you can't. Hold on, because I don't do that anymore because don't make me look like I'm sticking up for this dickhead. Okay, he's not a pedophile because in his state they allow fucking creeps to date young bitches.
In California?
California, 16.
Okay. Well, then I guess
I didn't make the fucking rule. So he's not a pedophile, but he's definitely a fucking creep.
33-year-old in an intimate and long-term relationship with a 16-year-old. Let's do that.
Yeah, no. When he died, she was 21. They had been together for like 5 years or something, or 4 years or something like that.
Yep. And that's the second one. And this is all.
That was the second one.
Yeah, this is not like you can literally look it up. It's there. Right. I'm not fabricating. Oh, I saw him with the one. No. It's out there.
He picked her up from high school.
You would have to in that car for $500,000.
Anyway, look, but yeah, like, so this Super is fucking disgusting, and it goes to 550, and now so I like. My thing is like, I wonder if like TMZ and the news networks, they're gonna put it out like, yo, Paul Walker's car was sold, but the person who bought it is gonna be like, no, I got the car from Fast and the Furious. That O'Brien, like, you know what I'm saying? Like now, some people might not give a fuck about like if it's Paul Walker. Like in their head, nothing that he did was wrong. Like to some people, nothing that he did was wrong. I just got a little girl, so I don't float in that boat. I apologize.
So if R. Kelly were to be filmed, but it was in California,
no, because wasn't she 14?
I don't know. I'm just at this point.
I can't remember.
I'm beside myself.
Then I mean, yeah. No, R. Kelly was even worse because R. Kelly would fly them across state lines, which I think that's a federal. It's called something.
Yeah,
it's called something like. Because you get like if you live, swear to God, like if like because certain states have different laws, so people would get young girls from other states that they like and move them to one, like put them in another state so they could like it was legal for them to mess with them, but then they called it trafficking or like it's some crazy shit with that, and like that was what R. Kelly was pulling off. It was horrible. It was horrible. Yeah. It's shitty. It's shitty work. And it's very shitty work. Motherfuckers do this shit though.
But
like,
you know,
what are we supposed to do?
$500,000.
Keep my fucking daughter away from him. $550,000, baby. That's what that shit was worth though. That little 16-year-old Punani that Paul Walker was, maturing. He was maturing that little 16. I'm not laughing at the girl. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing because you bought that car, bro.
Yeah.
Like, somebody really bought that car, bro. It's got fucking virgin Punani juices in the back. Nigga, like that's.
And I mean, because there's barely a back seat. You can barely. They don't need long legs. They don't got long legs. They just fucking. Oh my god! Just tangle the little legs in the thing.
I don't even know why they did. Why they did it though? What was the point of
$550,000? You could actually build a brand new Super from the ground up for less than. So it had to have been. It had to have been a collector. I can't imagine that it would go up in value. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my thoughts. Just $550,000, $500,000. Sure. Steve McQueen's Bullet, the Eleanor, or the Shelby GT. Sure.
Yeah, they just made it after the movie came out. They just made a shit ton of them though, and devalued the whole fucking thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like the Shelby joint, they like made a whole rack of them. Like I mean, like that would be the thing to do with this car. Like because supposedly I'm guessing like everything that like they talked about in the movie, the car actually has underneath the engine. But I mean, I'm saying underneath the hood, that would probably be the smart play. At
it's actually super problematic.
This isn't a Batmobile.
Yeah, it's super problematic. The first Fast and the Furious, they were just throwing terms around that actually don't make sense. They just said, hey, give me some words that could apply. And they just threw them all in the thing, and they just started pulling out and go, yeah, let's just throw this word, like granny shifted, not double clutching like you should. Like that's not applicable in a drag race.
I thought double clutching was a real thing though.
It is a real thing, but not in a drag race. If you were drifting, your that quote is literally 3 movies too soon. If you said that in Tokyo Drift, that might have made sense. I'm not an expert. I just know drag racing doesn't make sense.
We wanted to talk about this, and that's why the Paul Walker shit came up, and I forgot about it. We wanted to talk about this last week about John Cena, who's now in the new Fast and the Furious, and fucking China made him bend over and speak Mandarin and apologize like the motherfucker.
He actually does speak Mandarin. John Cena actually speaks Mandarin.
Yeah. What's the name made him? What's the name made him start speaking it?
I don't know. Don't say like
Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon. Yeah. But you speak Mandarin. You speak Mandarin, and you didn't know enough Mandarin to not say the shit that you said about China and fucking what's the name?
No, it's not. Taiwan, China. Talk about China and China, Taiwan. Be very specific. You're gonna get us in trouble. I'm not trying to get caught up. Yeah.
I want to say something, but then I know you're gonna be like, "That was racist," so I'm gonna just leave it alone.
Yeah, it's all the same to you, but that's actually the problem. So Taiwan is one of my favorite parts of China.
Isn't it its own country, motherfucker? Wasn't it its own country?
I can't hear you. You're breaking up. Hong Kong is also one of my favorite parts of China.
No, why can't nobody explain this shit?
I can't hear you.
Dude, only thing I'm making sure of is that you realize that all that shit that you was like, you shitting on me and fucking Terrance about when we was talking about Asian movies and China and its movie fucking, like China runs the motherfucking world, bro. Like, so if you really want some more Chinese movies, you want some more Chinese motherfucking movies out here, only thing you gotta do is call the emperor and fucking, hey, get that shit done, my nigga.
They don't even have emperors anymore. What Chinese movie are you watching?
They still have emperors. I thought it was still emperor because it's
there was a movie in the 90s called The Last Emperor, and it talks about the last emperor.
I just remember The Last Emperor, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Different country. That is actually a completely different other country.
I know. That's how much I didn't know, bro. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Hold up, they got rid of the emperors? I thought it was an emperor.
No.
So this China's ruled by a president?
It's a chairman, and it's a communist. So guess the I'ma get in trouble tour is not going to China anytime soon.
Jinping he's not the what's the name?
He's a chairman.
Oh.
Chairman Yao, Chairman Mao. Communism?
No. Chairman Mao? Who's Chairman Mao? I got Xi Jinping.
Yep, that's the chairman. Chairman Mao was the first communist chairman of communist China. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that shit.
For real?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm allowed to say anymore.
Yeah, all of this is weird, bro.
I'm fucking up our Chinese money. I'm fucking up all of our Chinese downloads right now.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't think China was going to give us some money.
Well, we got that Lugs money.
Definitely not getting that money either.
Oh, we're not getting that Lugs money? That's weird.
But no. All I'm saying is, only thing you gotta do is call German Jinping and fucking get a movie made, bro. Like, don't get this shit fucked up. Like, y'all motherfuckers run the world. Y'all got enough movies out here.
You know me well enough to know that it ain't me, homie. I'm on the same podcast with you. It ain't me. I'm just saying. You see, how do you think I know you?
I know I'm saying his name right because that one's not a hard one. I am. It's Jinping.
Say it again.
Jinping.
Say it again.
Exactly. It's Jinping.
Yeah, but words, man. Words be funny. Words be funny, bro. Let's leave it at that. I'm just saying. So if anyone doesn't know, apparently John Cena got in trouble for basically saying Taiwan is its own country, separate from China, to some variation of that.
Right.
Hong Kong is part of China now, and it has been since 1997. Taiwan, in the eyes of China, is part of China. That is where the fallout is at. When you say that Taiwan is not part of China, Taiwan is its own country, you have now said some very offensive things to China, the government.
Right.
Yep. So John Cena said, "Hey, my bad. I don't want to fuck up this Chinese WWE money."
But I still don't get it. Nobody explains this shit. It's like anything with China. We don't get it.
I literally just explained it to you.
No. See again. See what I'm saying? You explained part of it. You didn't explain what the fuck is happening. You explained that Taiwan is part of China. Cool.
Yes.
It's officially a Republic of China. But Taiwan doesn't think that.
Yes. So, okay.
So
back in the
my thing is how the fuck is remember we talked about Hong Kong. Hong Kong was on a 100-year lease from Great Britain.
Yep.
Cool. And then Great Britain said, y'all could, what's the name, do your own shit. And then China was like, we don't need y'all. Like, y'all are fine because Hong Kong was making all this money. Then Hong Kong started losing his money. And then China was like, well, you back in the fold, motherfucker.
Yep.
And boom. And now they've been fighting ever since.
So let's hold on, wait. Hold on. Let's start with this. Let's start with this. Saying that Hong Kong is not part of China, saying that Taiwan is not part of China, in the eyes of the Chinese government, is offensive. Let's start there. Hold on. Let's start with. Let's just accept the fact that it is. I don't.
Right.
Okay. Let's just.
We don't want to offend anybody in China.
Anybody. Let's just say. Let's accept, and then we'll move on. History. When the 40s, it must have been the 40s. Whenever communist China, the beginning of communist China, there was a war. Chiang Kai-shek, Chairman Mao, communism won. Chiang Kai-shek, the losing side, moved. Basically, him and his followers decided to go to Taiwan, and thus creating this debacle that is the People's Republic of China and the other China, which is Taiwan, whatever. That's. I'm sure I'm missing some details, but that's quintessentially why Taiwan thinks it's on their own, and that's why China thinks that they're not. It's like Hawaii, maybe not Hawaii. It's like Texas going, hey, we're not part of America anymore. And America goes,
Texas don't think they part of America anyway. They American, but them niggas is Texans. Like, let's just be honest.
I got you. But
like, they Texans. They American. But them niggas is Texans.
Yeah. But let's say that they were Texans and not Americans. And America goes, well, you can say anything you want. Cool story, bro, but you still are.
But that's literally what happens.
And then it escalates.
Literally what's happened. It never escalated. It's like Texans are like, motherfucker, we Texas.
And America goes, cool story, bro, Texas, right?
Right. Texas in America. And Texas are like, yeah.
You start doing military
Texas.
You start doing military exercises, like right on the border. You're like right outside of Amarillo, Texas, right around like the Panhandle. You're like, hey, no, we're just doing military exercises. Don't worry about us.
I feel like
I'm fucking us right now.
I'm just saying, bro. Like at the end of the day, I don't know. Nobody ever really explains the whole Taiwan versus China versus Hong Kong, like in full detail, like from both sides. And it's like a lot of the Chinese, every time I see it on like the news and they try to talk about it, like people from China will like literally just be like, next question. Like they're like, I'm not talking about that shit.
Yeah. Because you get in trouble,
right? Like then we don't hear like Taiwanese people don't come out and say what's going on either. Like they have their own thing.
You will get in trouble
from
freedom
Taiwan.
Of speech?
I mean, not from the like you know what I'm saying, from the people that think they're their own country.
Do you want to risk it?
True shit.
Like we kind of forget that words have consequences. I mean, sure, you talk some shit, you get punched in the face. But what happens if, like, the consequences is you don't show up to work the next day?
China do be making motherfuckers disappear out here, son.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying what happens if that's the consequences. I didn't say that.
China be. I don't know. Hey, I didn't say. Hold on. Fuck you. I didn't say you're not gonna leave me on this. Some niggas be like the black guy. No, no. I'm not saying that like the Chinese government be making people disappear, but what I am saying is people be disappearing like a motherfucker in China, bro.
Yeah,
for months on end, and then they just come back like nothing.
Or
they don't. Like what's the fucking the millionaire dude who like just went away?
Yep,
and then came back and was just like. And everybody was like, "Is he a body double? Like, is that the same person? Like,
maybe,
be sure?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to like. Yeah. It's one of those things where we, as Americans, we overlook the things that we say, and we have become so cavalier with the things that we say. We don't like. For example, like the interaction we just had. It's like, hey, let's just say calling Hong Kong its own thing is offensive. Like, well, we need to know why. No. Let's just start with it is. Let's start with it is, and let's go from there. And we as Americans have a hard time understanding that. It's like, oh no, that is just what it is. There's no point in trying to understand it because you're not going to change it. Because it's not going to change.
But see, I don't think it's about changing it. I don't think it's about changing it, but it is about clarification, right? Like, let's say two people come from another country or another planet, and like they were like, and they hear black people like nigga, and then they was like, hey, what's up, my nigga? And we was like, yo, you can't say nigga. They would say, why? Like you say nigga. It's like, all right, let's start with anybody outside of black people saying nigga will be offensive.
I get it.
All right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. At some point, but then they were going to be like, okay, I got it. It offends you. Now, I'm not trying to change it. I just want to understand why.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I'm not trying to change the whole Taiwan, China thing. I'm just trying to figure out, this is like the 5th person that's got in trouble because of this shit. And I still don't understand why, like at all. You know what I'm
saying? And I think that we as Americans, we have the discourse to be able to just say, oh, well, here are some facts, where it's a luxury. It's a luxury to actually have a logical, clear-cut direction in why. Sometimes it is one step. It is offensive. Why? Because they say so. We say so. It is said so. And we have that luxury of here being like, oh, well, I agree, I accept that, or I don't agree, and I need to know more. We don't have that luxury in a lot of places, or they don't have luxuries like that in other places.
Well, hey, shout out to China and all its.
We're now nationally syndicated in China. No YouTube, no Google, no Facebook. This podcast.
China. We shouted you out in all your endeavors that I have. That I don't understand whatsoever. Like, and I'm not learning Mandarin. I want to though. I do. I do want to learn. I just want to be able to speak it like Mandarin. Like, all right, you got Mandarin. That's all of China, right? With little nuances. You got like Brazil, which is Portuguese, and there's little nuances. Like the countries that have like one language, I want. It's like India. I don't want to touch, right? Because it's like 85 fucking languages over there.
China, the Mandarin is the national language, but you literally have the 8 warring states. There's 8 specific dialects, and then there's hundreds of dialects broken off of those. Like my family comes from Hong Kong, so in theory we're supposed to speak some version of Cantonese. Yeah, and then my dad's side comes from outside. It's a variation of Cantonese, but it's not Hong Kong Cantonese. I don't know.
China too difficult, bro. Like, listen. At the end of the day, shout out China, all your glory.
I barely speak Spanish. Spanish chicks are hot.
Hot. That's how you know a motherfucker don't give a fuck about something. If it's hot chicks in it and you still won't do it,
I thought Brazilian chicks
all bad bitches over here, son. You gotta learn Spanish to get them though, and niggas be like, I figure it out, bro. Yeah, give me like 5 words, bro, that I can make any sentence out. Yo, like Dave Hicks used to be like, He just SOCKS, SOCKS, SOCKS.
I don't even know what that means.
He's just spelling socks. SOCKS.
Yes.
I was like, this dude is stupid as shit, son.
SOCKS. KSOC. Yeah, that's. I mean, they're words, right?
Nah, fucking yeah, yo.
All the Spanish I know is from music. That's it. If it's not in a song, I probably don't know it.
La cucaracha.
Oy, hey, mami, ven pa acá. Oye, loca, ven pa acá.
Come here.
Yeah, and they say, muévelo sin parar. Yeah.
¿Cómo? Fucking, hey. Yo, all right. Speaking of fucking countries with parts that they wish they owned or didn't own or was fucking Florida, baby. Back at it again, son. Now, people, I don't know if you know this. Somebody tatted up their baby.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you not see this shit?
I did see it, but it's really tattoos?
Yeah, it's real tattoos.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ. That is called CPS.
Yo, it's real. Hold on. We gotta put this shit out. Like real tattoos, yo. And my thing is how, Sway? How?
You have tattoos. How? I don't have tattoos.
Yo, tattoos hurt like a bitch, bro.
I can't imagine.
But I don't know. But you know, like how like babies don't. I don't know if they feel everything. I don't know if he because it could be two things, right? It looks like this baby's tatted, but it could be a magic marker.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if it's a magic marker, good. You know, that makes
I'm looking.
sense.
No, because I'm trying to. All right, so hold on. Let me put it up on screen because I'm trying to look at it. And everybody on audio, I do apologize. You won't be able to see this, but I want to say that this shit is real, but I don't like. I want to say it's real, bro. Like, can you see this shit?
Yeah, barely. You got to blow it up.
Oh fuck! I don't know if I can.
There's a blow up in the lower right hand corner.
No, that was take it full screen. There we go.
Oh jeez, we're looking at a baby with tattoos, and it's zooming in, and it's showing like it's not a magic marker. That's dude. And it's not a tattoo. This kid is
his whole body's tatted.
There's no way that this kid would sit through all of that. Impossible.
Nah, I think that's a magic marker.
It's got to be a magic marker. Also, I'm not saying that there are nefarious tattoo artists out there, but I can't imagine a tattoo artist like a tattoo artist.
Baby.
You'd have like, hey, I want a full body tattoo. Okay, for my baby.
Hold up, no. He was just he's rubbing the tattoo to show like. Nah, yeah. See, it comes off.
Okay.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Yeah, I was just saying he's rubbing it. He's rubbing. So the kid's got tattoos on his back. It's like a full body, and he's rubbing it, and it's zooming in to show like it's not coming off. But I mean, what kind of tattoo artist goes? Yeah, this seems like problematic for my license for my career.
Like you don't have tattoos, right?
I don't.
All right. So like as a parent with tattoos, right? I would say I would let my daughter get a tattoo whenever she asks me. If my daughter came to me and was like, I want a tattoo, I would let her.
That baby is not even making words yet.
That baby can't. That's what I was going to say. That baby didn't ask for all those tattoos, bro. So you just if it is like, all right, say it's just magic marker, right? And y'all posing his pictures out and all this shit, thugged out. If it is magic marker, I am like I'm mind boggled from the artistry of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like from the artist standpoint, I'm like, oh, that's dope as fuck. If it's not, then I'm like, yo, like you are the people that should be having hysterectomy so that you can further your IG career.
There it is. There it is. They got a baby for their IG. That's it. There it is. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Full circle.
You needed a hysterectomy for you to further, so you can further your IG career. Because what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, I'm just being serious. Like, who will fuck tattoos a fucking baby? Now, I have seen this shit. People are tattooing their kids. They tattoo their kids to like if something happens to their kid or some shit like that. Like, that's a real thing. Yeah, it's like a bracelet or some shit. Like, instead of this, because you know you can get the little fucking chip.
Yeah. Okay.
You can get a chip, but you can also do make a birthmark out of a tattoo though. Like, they tattoo the baby and then what's name, but it's not like it's whole information. It's like little small shit, bro. I'm like, sometimes I go down the fucking internet and these rabbit holes be killing me, son.
So apparently that is a temporary tattoo, but it looks like it's pre-made and kind of applied. It looks, right. I mean, maybe it's like photoshopped on the picture and it's a thing, but I guess temporary tattoos are a thing.
Temporary tattoos are a thing.
Like realistic ones.
Yeah. But they're like stickers.
Yeah.
They're like stickers that you put on your skin wet, and then when you pull it off your skin, it holds onto your skin.
I bet you it's not that. I bet you it's actually something different, where it's similar, where you get the skin wet, but the ink actually stays on versus it being like you know, the fake kid ones. It's like it's like a sticker, right? And then like you can actually peel it off. I bet you this one's more like an ink because it looks way more realistic than a sticker.
I don't know what the fuck that shit is, bro. Because like, even if it's a magic marker, I couldn't imagine that kid sitting through a magic marker and doing that shit.
Maybe they just airbrushed him. Maybe they just airbrushed him just straight to the skin.
That's even worse. It's even worse. I don't like. What did you just put your baby through, bro? Like, I'm really mind boggled by this shit. Right?
The baby's not making memories yet.
It's not, but same time, he's gonna see that shit when he's like 6, 7 years old. But like, yo, look. You're not getting your baby either tattooed or magic marker tattooed and not putting that on the wall. Let's just be honest. He had bracelets on, a necklace on, like he was looking like a straight thug. So you take it and he was at a photo shoot. Those fucking pictures is going on the wall, baby. Come on, son.
If he was a rapper, would they just call him the baby?
No. That's Young Baby. That's Young Baby, bro.
That's Yo Baby.
That's Young Baby. That's young, like Young Jock. That's Young Baby.
Like real baby. Really, a baby.
Baby. Yo, let's drop that shit here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow. We got who do we have tomorrow?
I don't know. I won't be here.
Oh, you won't?
No, I'm barely ever in the interviews. I got Monday. That's it. I got one day off a week, people.
Oh, when are we doing when you come back home so we can do the fucking show? I know me and Chevis got next month locked now.
Are we doing it once a month?
We're back at Wonderland.
Okay.
I'm just trying to show off my tattoos with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? All this glory, my magic marker tattoos. That was why I hated your guns out the other day, bro. Like, you just have a perfect canvas right there with nothing on it.
Look at that. I've been doing push-ups.
Okay. James Gagan and Ivan Martin out here tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen.
It's fucking Gagan.
It's Gagan.
Gagan. James Gagan. For the love of Christ. James Gagan.
That's why I'm mad with it.
You would know that if he booked you, but he doesn't.
Trap with it. Whatever you want, whatever you need, it's on tab. Get it?
James Gagan books me. I respect his name.
That's why I'm mad with it.